Hi, it's Deb from Deb's Days Designs, and I'm back with another Christmas sewing project. Today we're making this Christmas tree table runner. This super cute project uses raw edge applique and is an easy way to decorate your home or cabin for the holidays. Before I get started, I publish new content frequently, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or stop by the blog at debsdays.com and check out my Etsy shop, Deb's Days Designs. That's where you'll find a digital version of this project. You can download it at home and print out the entire pattern. It has the materials list and cutting measurements, step-by-step written instructions, color photos, and the printable template. Or, to save paper, just read through the directions on your device and then print out just the template page. All right, let's get this project started. Along with your regular sewing supplies for this project, you'll need fabric scraps for the applique, a front fabric, a backing fabric, fabric for the borders, cotton batting, a paper-backed fusible web like Heat and Bond Light, optional basting spray, stabilizer, walking footer, free motion foot, and of course the printable templates. First, trace the individual parts of 2 large trees, 4 small trees, and 6 trunks onto the paper side of the fusible web. Cut out each piece about 1/4 inch outside the tracing lines. Following the manufacturer's directions, fuse the pieces to the wrong side of the appropriate colors of fabric and let them cool. Cut out the pieces along the traced lines. With the right sides facing, place the inside border strips along both long edges of the main fabric. Align the raw edges on the long sides and pin them in place, and stitch using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press the borders open and trim away the excess ends of the strips. Place the inside border strip along the short edge of the main fabric and stitch using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Stitch a strip to the other short end of the main fabric and press them both open and trim away the excess ends of the strips. Place the outside border strips along both long edges of the inside borders and stitch using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press the borders open and trim away the excess ends of the strips. Place the outside border strips along each short end of the inside borders and stitch using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Press the borders open and trim away the excess ends of the strips. Remove the paper backing from the fusible web. Center and arrange the applique pieces on each end of the main fabric, overlapping them as needed. Adjust the trunks to your desired height and width. When all the pieces have been assembled, fuse them into place. Finish the design by stitching around the raw edges of each of the fabric pieces with blanket, zigzag, satin, or straight stitches. I like to try out different stitch lengths and widths on fabric scraps before I work on the applique piece. Place the backing fabric with the wrong side of the fabric facing up. Center the batting in the middle. Center the front piece on top and baste it all in place to limit shifting during quilting. And quilt the piece as desired. Since we're using the backing as a binding, do not stitch beyond the edge of the front fabric piece. Fold the backing out of the way and very carefully trim the outside border so it measures 2 inches away from the outside edge of the inner border. Unfold the backing and trim the backing fabric so it measures 1.5 inches away from the edge of the front piece. To create the binding and mitered corners, fold the corner of the backing so it meets the corner of the front piece and press it. Open up the fold and cut on the creased line. Fold the cut corner over the corner of the front piece and press it. Fold each side so the raw edges of the backing meet near the raw edges of the front and press it. Fold the backing fabric over one more time so it becomes the binding on the front and press it. Follow the same technique all around the table runner using fabric clips or pins to hold it in place. Adjust the mitered corners if necessary. Top stitch all around the outside near the open edge of the binding. And just like that, you have a table runner to use for your home or even as a gift for Christmas. If you'd like to see more projects like this one, check out some of my other video tutorials. See you next time with another project.